Hello, I'm Miss Darcel and welcome to Faith and Wits Private Tutoring SEA Maths. So we are continuing with our series. We're answering section 2 and 3 questions. All right, so as usual, you're going to pause the video when we get to the question, try it on your own, and then unpause, click play, and see if you get the same answer as me. Remember to always put your working down, show your working. That's where you get your marks. All right, so let's head into today's set of questions. All right, so let's look at our question. Now, these questions come from Banco 2021. Right, so if you have those sheets, it doesn't matter. It's the same skills we do. All right, so don't worry about the paper. The skills are what we're learning. All right. So Jill bought $48 worth of oranges. I always underline our keyword clues. She resold each orange. So each is a keyword clue that means one for $2 each. Calculate the amount of profit she made. So we have oranges here, 5 for $4. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is think about the different sets, right? So how many sets of $4 are in 48, right? So basically in $48, statements, very important. Let's put that in. All right, so we have a number of sets. So we have $48 divided by $4. And that's 12 sets. So she had to buy 12 sets of 5 to get 48 to get to $48. All right. So one set, because it's each, right? One set of $4 equals to 5. 5 oranges. All right. That's what's written up here. All right. So this is one set here. 5 oranges for $4. So one set of those is 5 one set of those costs $4, but they're 5 oranges. So if she has 12 set of those, so you're thinking set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, but we're not gonna draw all of them out. All right, we just do this division here. All right, so since we have 12 sets of $4, that means we're gonna multiply 5 by 12 to give us 60 oranges. Right? So she bought 60 oranges. Next part of the question. This is a 3-point question, 3-mark question. So we know we have a lot of working to do. That's also a clue or a hint of how much working you should have. She resold each. So one orange is $2. So 60 oranges would be 2 multiplied by 60, and that's $120. But we are not done. No, we are not. We now need to calculate the amount of profit she made. So whereas she spent $48, she was able to sell it for $120. Right? So her profit will be the difference. So that's 120 minus 48, and that's going to give us $72. Right? So there are so many different parts. All right. How many sets of oranges did she buy? She bought 12 sets of oranges. So think of it as 12 bags of oranges. Right? These sets are 12 bags of oranges. Each bag costs $4 and you got 5 in it. So she bought $48 worth. So therefore she bought 12 sets of 12 bags. Then she broke open the bags and in total, so let's say you break open the bag and you throw it out and you have 60 oranges. All right, she took each of those oranges and she sold each of them for $2 each. So therefore she was able to make, she sold all her 60 oranges for $120. So therefore she was able to make $72, more than double profit on her oranges. Very smart businesswoman. She takes some notes from Jill. All right, on to the next question. All right, next question. 4 of the squares shown are equal to the length of the eraser. So 4, let's put 4 there. Equal to the length of the eraser. Calculate the length of one of the squares. Facing squares, let's calculate the length of the eraser. Now this is tricky. You will look at it and be like, oh, it's 13 centimeters. Simple. No, it's not. And I'll tell you why. Because it does not start at 0. It starts at 9. Right? So always read the ruler before. Right? When you measure, it has to line up to say 0. It does not say 0. So we cannot, it is not 13 centimeters. So we have to count it individually. Right, so we know this is a centimeter. So from here to here is 1. From here to here is 2. From here to here is 3. From here to here is 4. And we know these little tiny, tiny ones represent 0.1. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Right? So length of eraser. Had a brain freeze there. Length of eraser is 4.4 centimeters. Right? There are 4 squares. So 4 squares is equal to the length of the eraser. Yep, that's what it says there. So 4 squares is also equal to 4.4 centimeters. So 1 square, you can do that, is 4.4 divided by 4. And we get 1.1 centimeter. Did it. Right? 1.1 centimeter. All right, on to the next one. All right, next question. The liquid from a 2-liter jug was poured into a cup holding 1,250 milliliters. What fraction of the liquid from the 2-liter jug does the cup now hold? This is important. The answer has to be in a fraction form. Don't put a decimal. Don't put a whole number. Definitely don't put a percentage, right? What fraction of the liquid? So let's do a little visual aid here to help us get an idea. So a 2-liter jug the liquid was poured into a cup. Holding 1250 ml. Then that's ml there. All right, so this was poured into this. So obviously we know that all of that from the jug cannot fit in there. So there's going to be some. So we need to figure out what fraction of liquid from the 2-liter jug does the cup now hold. All right, so let's make our life a little easier. All right, we know that 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. So 2 liters is going to be 2000 milliliters. All right, so they're both the same units of measure, so it's easier to work with. All right, so what fraction of the liquid? So all we have to do is put 1250 divided by 2000. All right, we cancel, blah, 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 blah. We do a cancellation. We will get 5/8. Let's do that cancellation. Can I do a big number? Can we do 25? Yes. 25 into 200. 8. Yeah. All right, we divide by 25. That's how we get 8. And 25 divided by 125 is how we get 5. Yeah. Of course, you don't have to do it as large as me, but we're on a time crunch, right? Remember, you have 75 minutes in the exam. So the stronger your tables, the better for you. All right, so let's head to the next question. All right, so we have X, Y is a line of symmetry. So let's highlight that because it's kind of dull. This is the line here. This is X, Y. Nice. Complete the shape and draw another line of symmetry. So we know symmetry divides a shape down the middle. So let's use a different color to highlight. So if we're doing something like this, the easiest thing is to count the blocks. That's going to help us. So going downwards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. So that means we have and 1 across. Well, 2 across. So we go in 4 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 across. So bam, that's that line there. We're gonna do the same to the next side. So we come in 2 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So we'll start at 1 across, we'll end up at 2 across and 4 up. All right, and then we just connect the last line, and there we have it. But now we need to draw our second line of symmetry. So for this hexagon, the second line is going to be orange. Yeah, look at that. Right, we can count straight down the middle. All right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So you count the third block. 1, 2, 3. This is the third block here. Oh, where did it go? Oh no, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Nice. All right, so make sure in the exam you have your ruler because you will have some drawing to do as well. Look at that, easy breezy. On to the next one. All right. So we have Karen make squares using toothpicks. Complete the table below. So we have a pattern we have to follow here. Now there are two ways we can do it. We can do it the long way or we can do it the short way, right? We can look for the pattern. So if one number of squares, one square, one, is made up of 4 toothpicks. 2 squared is made up of 3. So we look for the difference to get from 4 to 7. We know that's 3. So our pattern is adding 3. So obviously, we know it's going to be 10 toothpicks. Or you could do the long way and actually draw it out and count it yourself. You could do that as well. So let's draw some boxes. Huh? Oh, my boxes are not going to be perfect. Right? So if you did it manually, you would simply count them. So you'll be like, okay, I have 2 so far, so you just added on a third one. So if 2 squares is 7, and you just added on a third one, so that's 7. 8. Hey, get out of the way. 9, 10. Right, so you just added on 3 blocks, 3 sticks, right? Or toothpicks. So you have, all right. So you can do it that way as well. Easy, easy 2 marks. Look at that. On to the last one. All right, last question. Use a diagram below to answer the following question. What plane shapes form the solid shown? Right, so first off, we have this here. Right, that's a square. And these here are triangles. So we can just say square, triangle. How many vertices are in the solid? So vertices are the corners. Let me see if I can make like dots. So we have 1. Oh Lord. Hold on, I'm trying to make a cute dot here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 in the back. Don't forget that one. 5. So there are 5. Sorry about that. There are 5 corners or vertices in this solid. And there we have it, folks. Job well done. I'm proud of you. If you like to do more practice, there are lots of other videos you can click on and try the questions yourself. If you have any questions, check in the description box. My contact information is there, or you can leave a comment. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good luck in your exams. Bye.